In order to make these needed improvements, we need your commitment to our elected leaders that you will make children a real priority. We can no longer afford to let them not be. We appreciate each of you joining us this evening and would like to ask each of you this question. Please tell us what you know about early education and early educator union. I'm missing a word. Sorry. Thank you.
I think we'll start answering on the left side of the table today with June. This question.
What do I know about early education? Well, I was an early educator. I have taught early childhood education for community college. I've taught child development for both Lyndon and Johnson State College. And I know that the early years are the most formative years. What was the second half of the question, please?
Your experience with early education.
Oh, as far as unionization. That's the only way that you can get help as a group. But do know that once you unionize, there's a good chance the state may ask you to get certification also.
Yeah, picking up where June left off, I have a slightly different experience with early educators. My mother's first job when my family moved to Vermont when I was a little kid was working at the Parent-Child Center in the Islands, and she ran the family center here in St. Albans for years before going to work for the state. My father's an educator as well. Kitchen table conversations for me around at home when I was young were all about, how do we take care of families? How do we make sure that kids are ready for school? Having qualified professional early educators that are held to standards, but that we see as partners, as people in government, are really going to help us reduce recidivism, reduce criminal rates down the road. The investment there will pay off in the long run, and I think that seeing you all together over the last few months is really powerful, and I hope to be able to work with you as a partner when I'm legislator.
The first question was, what do I know about early education? As a father of a 1-year-old, I'm getting quite an education. Oh, sorry, again. As a father of a 1-year-old, I'm getting quite an education about early education and child development. Also, my mother was a psychologist and focused on early education. So, to Mike's point about dining room table chatter and so forth, certainly got a lot of that. I think that people who have been suggesting things like universal access are on the right track. I think that ultimately any cuts that we make now are counterproductive. When you look at the spending that is done on early education, it's actually very stimulative in the short run and also has great ROI in the long run. And all investors know you invest early in a run, you don't wait till the end. And so to the point about being able to diagnose problems and have further reductions in need for human services and prisons and that sort of thing. As far as the caveats about certification and unionization, I think we would embrace that sort of thing. We want to have quality for these most formative years, and so I don't see that as a downside at all, but something to celebrate.
Thank you.